Hey everybody, this is Jim Grisanzio from the Oracle Groundbreakers team. We're back in Hyderabad for the Sangam 19 conference, and I'm here with Vidya. Vidya, how you doing?
Hi, I'm doing good. How about you, Jim?
Very good. I'm good, but I'm a little tired. It's definitely been the sun is actually setting here, which is good. That means the day is almost over, and I can get some good rest in. It's been a really exciting conference here, and
You're very energetic. Since yesterday, I've been seeing you like a cinematographer doing high energy job over here and capturing every good moment over here. Thanks for that.
yeah, it's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun. So let's talk about some of the things that you've been doing here. You did a session on women in technology. I understand that it was a very dynamic event, and also you were involved with a book launch yesterday. So let's talk about the book launch first. What's up with that?
Yeah, I represent a organization called Doyensys. We are into Oracle consulting and into e-business suites and databases and all that. So we are in this industry for the last 13 years. And Doyensys believes in sharing of knowledge, like how Oracle believes in sharing of knowledge and towards ACE directors, encourage ACE associates and directors like as a first step, as a baby step. Doyensys also started doing something on blogging as well as on the book writing. Last few years, we've been very actively working on the blogs as an organization. Our Oracle All Apps DBA hits more than 1 million hits right now. And that has transformed our employees to convert that as a book. And we have launched 6 books, out of which 5 are technology books on Oracle. It's on cloud, databases, and RPA, robotic automatic process. And one book is unusual from the HR perspective, which talks about human potential, how human has to be seen as a human being, not as a resource, not a machinery. So at Doyensys, we eliminated the word called resource. We call them as human potential. So that's the book talked about. So we thought of doing this thought leadership exercise. We started it a few years back of writing blogs, as I said, and then we moved towards the next step of authoring the book. So Doyens has encouraged 24 members of our team. We encouraged to co-author books, and the organization helps to publish their books as well. And then we thought the right place to publish those books, release that book, is Sangam, because Sangam is one of the right and apt place to do that. And yesterday we launched our 6 books over here. So we had Sandesh, Connor, Deborah, Jenny, and Alex, who are all the subject experts who launched our book yesterday. So that was a great moment for all of us there, being part of that authoring team on the stage and released by them.
Yeah, and it got a lot of attention. It got a lot of attention on Twitter and throughout the whole conference hall as well. Um, so okay, so excellent on that. And the other thing we want to talk about is your session that you just did just a few minutes ago, I guess, on women in technology. That's always an interesting topic, and especially around the world because it's different around the world. Depending on where what culture you're in. So I'm not that familiar with the situation in India. So tell me about women in technology here.
Yeah. Even though we live in various part of countries, but what I learned from today's my session is that the problem or the challenges are same across the globe, and the solutions also same across the globe. That's what I know. I understood. I'm very happy that I'm presenting this Women in Technology session for the last 3 years at Sangam. I'm thankful to Sangam for providing such an opportunity for a person like me who's from the non-technology background, but able to talk about the women challenges over here. Uh, so we need to have more women into this page because the future is going to be made up of the IT and technology, and this technology world we need more of a diverse and women voices in building up this future. So my session was all about women creating great careers for themselves, and they create great organizations across the world. So that's what the session. It was very interactive as always. I also heard from Sangam that WIT session is most popular there in the US. Yeah, and now it's picking up here as well. We get that avenue to share the experiences. Unlike other sessions, it's not one presenter. Everybody who participates also shares the experiences. So it was very good today. Yeah.
So was it like a panel session, or was just you presenting?
I presented along with a few other two more ladies from the volunteering team, so that we get exposure to that. And but we always encourage the other women who attend, not only women, the men who attend the session also to be part of it and share their experiences as well. Not to my surprise, but the surprise to the audience, men were so interactive in this session, and a lot of good things shared by them. Sandesh shared his experience about how he take care of his kids when his wife goes on vacation, and many other. And Jenny shared her experience about her daughter being inspiration to her, and Deborah shared about how women approach a problem and men approach a problem, what kind of a solution. So I'm seeing a lot of participation for this session and sharing of experiences.
So you mentioned something interesting there about how a woman might approach a problem versus how a man might approach a problem. Is there a difference in terms of the genders, how they think about a problem, how they solve a problem, how they work through it?
Yes, of course, and it's a creation of God. So men are different, women are different. But at a workplace, what we are trying to communicate through this session is that, so help each other. So mentor each other, help each other, give opportunities for everyone. So that's how we can tap the opportunity, how we can ask for opportunity. So that's kind of a thing we discussed. Yeah.
Okay, you mentioned also that this is your second or third Sangam?
Sangam, it's been 10 years. I'm actively participating in Sangam for the last 10 years.
You've been coming for 10 years?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes. And I'm presenting this WIT session for the last 3 years. Yeah.
Okay, well, this is really interesting. So, if you've been involved for 10 years, tell me about the progression. What was it like 10 years ago? Because I know what it's like now. I can see that. But what was it like then?
See, definitely, no, I should share that because, I have personally transformed myself from a point to where I am now. When I came to Sangam for the first time, this is all new to me. Everything was Greek and Latin to me. I couldn't understand anything. Why are they bringing an HR person to the Sangam? But then in the next year, I started networking. The third year, I got more friends. Fourth year, people started approaching me for jobs. Fifth year, I started presenting papers. So this transformation happened year on year. So I'm a living example. So Sangam is the place where you can gain knowledge, you share knowledge. And I'm sure no other forum gives such opportunity. So I'm a personal benefiter.
Interesting. Well, that's really interesting to hear. That's really good to hear. It's more than interesting. So the community must have grown. You must have seen a massive growth in those 10 years.
Yes. Initially, when we started coming, we had only 4 people joining us from my organization, 2 or 3, 4. And today we are 25 people here in Sangam from my organization.
Yeah, you see a lot of people with the shirts on.
Yes, true. So it's not that I go and nominate them. It's they understand the benefit of being part of Sangam, and then they start nominating from themselves, and they approach me, can I also join the Sangam this year? So that's how people started joining, registering for Sangam every year on year. So, yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Well, Vidya, thank you very much for coming. It was a pleasure talking to you about these issues, and I think we'll call it a wrap now. The sun is setting. This is a good thing, and thanks a lot, guys, from Hyderabad. We'll talk to you soon again. Thank you. Bye-bye now.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks, Jim.